Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. The live stream is still gonna be in 1 hour, but I'll play some movers and global first while we wait. You know, one thing I will say regarding, let me switch this up. So this regarding the chapter that will be released on this version. You know, when they post like introduce new like non-playable characters after the patch release, I advise just like everyone to just don't look at the official accounts. Let me see if I can find like an example. This like a post like this after 1.9. I don't know if they're gonna change it because I got surprised when they posted it on CN during 1.9, like introducing like a character that is not necessarily playable. But they posted a pretty massive spoiler for the chapter. So I got surprised with seeing that. So I advise just not looking at official stuff, even at officials like posts, or just playing the chapter immediately after release. That was yesterday with the Brazil patches. Yes, it's gonna be released on next year. Because 2.1 is end of December. Like these ones are not like very spoilery, but that specific one is like just a massive spoiler. Let me switch that to this. Yeah, I'll keep that there. Or maybe I'll zoom in. Maybe when the timer releases, but I barely touched the events that are not related to the story. So mains bulletin and the other. All right. Sure. I'm very surprised that we haven't had a Japanese patch yet. Like, usually these gacha games just immediately goes to Japan. But we
Join
only
with us,
had like
comrades.
Satsuki's representation of Japan.
I can hear it.
I admire your
Really
hypothesis.
made this year.
Just think. No other study could show you this.
Enjoy.
Yeah, probably an event story.
Got you.
Because I don't know.
And you
I
have a
mean-
good point. Taking another
If they go
look.
to 19...
Confirm the coordinates.
around 1945. They might. I mean, they already did 1914. Do I over? No, I haven't had anything yet.
Keep the sample.
I will remember.
A new
Another
hypothesis.
jar?
Sharp fangs. The benefits of field mapping.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
Brilliant. Got you.
I mean, story doesn't really focus on the country. I mean, let's
A good
look
thing,
at
a good
every
point.
main
Really
story,
made this year.
and
Taking another look.
chapter 5 arguably
Behold,
maybe
the coordinates.
Let's get it over
inspired
quick.
by Greek, but hello, hey, but chapter 5 is inspired by Greek, but I think the main focus on there is like more on the title itself, which is the prisoner in the cave allegory. And I think the only main story chapter that are actually felt like an event story is chapter 6. And it's like one of the only main story where we barely see Bertin. And
Keep
has
the
more
sample.
focus on Isolde.
It is
A
here.
new
Really
hypothesis.
made this year.
Sharp fangs. No other study could show you this.
Enjoy.
A new
Really
hypothesis.
made this year.
Taking another look.
New characters on
Behold.
2.2
There they are.
without saying much.
You don't want to miss it.
I don't really
Don't touch the device.
Got you.
like talking about stuff like that because I feel like I'm just people want me to be on their side, but if I'm just gonna be honest with my opinions over on that is that I really don't want to say anything because I'm just, when you don't know much about a subject and you don't really relate much to a subject, it's much better to just not say anything rather than being like offended. like people, if you don't know much about the subject, let the people that do know like complain and just let them be. Don't like
Keep
try
the
to
sample.
I will remember
A
your
good point.
sacrifice. Newly made this year.
belittle their complaints.
No other
Just
study could show you
let them
You
complain
don't want to miss it.
and maybe they will be heard. But
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided.
trying to put my shoes on Blue Walk, its main story, and one of the characters is a character that they have been trying to develop ever since 2.0.
And you have a good point. A new hypothesis. The benefits of field mapping.
Stop it.
Behold.
So
Stop it. There
I think
they
the two
are.
other characters is like more
Calculating distance.
valid that to complain, but the other character, they actually like develop her, which is actually pretty cool, like that they're doing it that way, the
A
events
good
that
point.
way,
And your
where
hypothesis.
it's
Newly made
connected
this
to
year.
the main story,
Taking
and
another
like it's
look.
like prequel to main story, but
Confirm the coordinates.
yeah. Countdown for this, like
Another shot?
the actual countdown should start 30 minutes before the actual preview.
There they are.
I meant to do that.
Join with us, comrades. I can hear it.
And you hypothesis.
I also think,
Keep up the pace.
The benefits of field mapping.
oh,
You don't want to miss it.
I just I like the limited one because
Don't touch the device.
I'm just interested in what happened.
Worry not.
Because I played the
That's a
story
good
on
point.
2.0 and
You made this
2.1.
year.
I just,
Taking another look.
she's actually pretty well
Calculating distance.
developed on there.
Enjoy.
And like the fact that she became playable, I'm just surprised.
Got you. I will remember. I
And
admire
your
your courage.
hypothesis.
For you and for us.
That's a right round.
No other
I'm
study
glad
could
that
show
they're
you this.
doing more like awakeners, even though they're 4 stars. Like, it's just like people always wanted them, and
It's wrong.
it's like
A good and new hypothesis.
how do I call this?
For everyone.
They do 4 stars. Like the 4 stars they make is just like characters they want to make for
For
fun,
the good of all.
Taking another
and
look.
just let them do it. Like it's
Confirm the
harmless to the
coordinates.
meta, and it just provides like cool character designs. I think that old man is gonna be playable. Has to be similar to just Lucy. Might be on the finale if the entire
Got you.
story continue to revolves around that organization. It's fine. I think it's gonna. I completely forgot about Enigma. They're kinda done with the Laplace stuff. Enigma is also really cool. Mhm. I think they're going to give Enigma more story time. I mean, the fact that they made the 2.2 limited as playable gives me hope that for more NPCs. Like even like on the antagonist side. I just did one more. Is there someone who has a really no one? Oh, someone here. Thank you. Intellect and spirit are just there's very little. I think they're but like almost every time they add an intellect or spirit, they're really strong or like really versatile.
It depends on the budget.
I'm gonna do that after this
An honor to meet you.
area. I should just put
I can hear
random
you.
stuff.
I have a hypothesis.
I'm gonna. Wait, is this the patch there?
No other study could show you this.
Every other
Let's
was
get it over
like
quick.
some stupid card or something after 1.7. The August card. I think it is. I seen in
A
Bilibili.
new hypothesis.
Another jar?
Taking another look. Calculating distance.
Got you.
I should at least get. Random.
Did I start running?
It is here.
A new
hypothesis.
made this year.
Taking another
We
look.
haven't. I mean, there's only
don't wanna
having
miss it.
have 2 and then 3 on CN, right? Limiteds,
Cheer up.
but
There they are.
I hope they don't
A good point.
actually give
A good point.
Another jar?
like a duplicate
other
limited
study
of
could show you
latest. Like every limited
Calculating
is
distance.
a new latest instead of having 2 mineral limited.
I will
A
remember
new
your
hypothesis.
Sharp fangs.
Taking another look.
Also, I think every time
Calculating
they're
distance from the coordinates.
gonna do a live stream, I think they're just gonna release a limited. I think that's how they're gonna work from now, ever since 2.2, 1.9, and then 1.6. So, let's see on Chinese New Year on CN if they're gonna rerun Jo.
Join with us, comrades.
I can hear it.
I will
A new
remember your
hypothesis.
Made this
sacrifice.
year.
Sharp fangs.
No other study could show you this.
Enjoy.
Don't worry.
This is still
point.
one of the
Another
best
guy?
music in the game.
The benefits of field mapping.
This battle
Behold.
theme.
And the coordinates.
Let's get it over quick.
This is- Oh yeah,
Don't touch the device.
for this battle theme,
Got you.
this is still my favorite. I really like the chapter, yeah, the Vienna one, the chapter 6, but this is so good. Like, I think it loops perfectly that you can listen for it for very long without it being very repetitive. I think that's one of the thing that puts like the Vienna one form that brings this above the Vienna one. Should really I should really put that fairy for a second.
Join with
Oh
us,
well,
comrades.
it should be easy.
It is here. I will
A good
remember
point.
your sacrifice.
No other study could show you this.
You don't want to miss it.
Let's set 824.
It's wrong.
Don't touch the device.
There they are.
24 minutes, almost 30 minutes left before the review program.
A new hypothesis.
Really made this year.
Taking another look. Behold. Getting distance.
I
A
admire
new
your
hypothesis.
heart steel.
No other study could show you this. Behold.
Got you.
Use this chance to heal.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Oh, crap. That's bad. It's annoying.
I admire your courage.
An academic
Newly
question.
made this year.
Oh,
For the good of all.
Limited scale, infinite lines.
I mean, it's gonna die either way. I don't know why I'm trying to perfect.
Calculating distance.
Let's get it over quick.
This thing.
Comrades, what do you say? Shall we solve the problem with the strength of our own hands and arms?
Oh,
Keep the sample.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Another jar? It's newly made this year.
It is here. I admire your courage.
Another jar? It's newly made this year.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère. Hard scale.
You don't want to miss
on
it.
my upload of this boss music, someone commented that it sounds like the Home Depot
There they are.
music. And I think it's the instrument that is used that is making people hear that. It's like, you know, the remix, especially like the remix of Home Depot that made it a boss music.
I will remember your sacrifice.
A new hypothesis. A good point.
Another jar?
Keep up the pace.
No other study could show you this. Taking another look.
Let's get it over quick.
Yeah, this part. And like the beat as well. Oh, that's bad.
A new hypothesis.
I shouldn't.
It's newly made this year.
The benefits of field mapping.
Got you.
Thirty minutes left.
I admire your courage.
An academic question.
I can hear it. I will remember your sacrifice. Sharp fangs.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates.
first. Fourth one. There's still no countdown. Let's do these.
Let's go. I walk fast.
It depends on the budget.
And then
Are you seeking my service?
Time for treatment.
Can I start running?
I can hear
A
it.
moment
A new
of
We
hypothesis.
only made this year.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant.
Learn
La
from
charme
silence.
The
d'opère.
benefits of field mapping.
Let's get it over quick. What is wrong? There they are.
A good
The-
point.
Another jar?
the chat on the live stream
No
on
other
there is
study
just
could show
talking
you
about
this.
2.2.
Behold,
What is
hitting distance.
on the channel itself.
It is here.
A good
We
point.
only made this year.
Mon officier n'est pas
Taking
un
another look.
capitaine.
Behold,
Enjoy.
Stay balanced.
Got you.
an academic question.
Another jar?
A moment of utterance.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating distance.
Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
And
It's an honor to meet you.
Taking another look.
Let's get it over quick. Ouch. There they are.
No other study could show you this. Calculating the coordinates.
Tu peux la jeter.
The benefits of field
La
mapping.
charme d'opère.
Calculating distance.
Enjoy.
it just increases the pitch
Blim.
of an already really high pitch voice.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates.
I remember it's called lending a hand.
It's an honor to meet you.
What do I want to talk about? I guess since this is a
No other study
finale,
could show you this.
first arc, I guess.
Gotcha.
My opinions
The
on
benefits of field mapping.
every chapter.
Calculating distance.
There they are.
I guess I could talk about that while we wait. So,
Mon officier
Taking
n'est
another
pas un capitaine.
for the
Confirm the
prologue,
coordinates.
You don't want to miss it.
just start with the prologue.
Gotcha.
Let me put this in. characters here. I think this
Limited
game
scale,
was
infinite lines.
ignoring the the beginning
We
before
worked on this
they
collaboration
re-record
together.
stuff
I'll write you into my paper.
for this patch 1.8. Ignoring those like localization issues. I mean that's important, but just the overall story structure. I think this game was like the best like introduction. Like the entire prologue. I think it's like perfect. Are they even gonna put a maybe on 20 minutes?
I'm Oliver Fogg, Special Commissioner of the London Climate Management Board.
I shouldn't buy that first. I should buy this first. I mean, I'm gonna clear that shop anyway. It's not here. I don't remember much. Right, they drew this stuff. This ends up drew this. I think this chapter was okay. It definitely slowed down after the prologue, but they're setting up for chapter 2. These two are definitely grouped together, just as these two are grouped together, and then the rest from chapter 5 to chapter 7 are grouped together. This one is so good, actually really good. The part on Juvis. "20 minutes left and there's still no countdown." Alright, I forgot the next chapter is gonna be really long. Oh no. Look at the traders. Alright, let's just continue while we wait for 20 more minutes. Or maybe I should actually do this. like including the CN ones, including the CN characters. I I really like Lucy. I mean, its dispatch is literally the main. Last star event, this one I already uploaded it. This 1.8 one I already did. Let me check something. Why? Just to the early stages. I mean, anything.
Did I start running?
Nowhere.
Could I can hear it.
Please, don't resist.
Are you a rational number?
Oh, the timer's.
Visible there.
Sorry, Ronaldo.
What's wrong?
Should be over.
It could be found. It's newly made this year.
Let's just really sudden. Yeah.
Let's get it over quick.
No, I should put that
Ouch!
over there.
Got you. Isn't that another graffiti newly made this year? Are you a rational number?
A lot of people I've seen, like, how is this like first year anniversary, but when does October 26th,
There they are.
and it's gonna be 6 weeks after 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this under the first anniversary. I don't know why people think that the actual anniversary is not gonna be on this version. I mean, it's similar to how 1.9 was released in China. Like, I guess it's much earlier still.
Dental checkup.
I'll do all the early stages.
Isn't that? It could be. I can hear it. Are you a rational number?
Thank you for your cooperation.
It's a bubble. It's wrong.
It is here.
It could be found.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You are rational numbers. Intersect and divide. It's wrong.
No
It's
worries.
newly made this year. It's newly made this year.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Statue. Let's get it over quick. It's wrong. There they are. Coming. Another jar? I'll fill the cup for you. Ah!
Look for this. Where is it? It's not here. Hmm. Who was the one character that they gagged when you saw them for the first time? Ignoring the fact that Voyagers, my Voyager bias, other than Voyager. Which one? I think it's a soul. I gotta have to give it to a soul, dude. When I saw, when I heard that, like, ultimate, and like, just everything actually. When I heard everything, I don't think that Vatican has made me like actually simply like the character immediately. Oh yeah, when I like learned that Ezra is the human, but that's not when immediately when he was revealed. I should just go since it 8 minutes left. I should just switch. Then who else other than her? I think it's just I don't have like it's pretty balanced and it's all just sweeps. I'll go get some water before it starts. All right. There really nothing. It's not muted. It's not muted. There's just nothing. Let me check on my phone. I mean, if you have everything except for that character, for a certain character, you're basically guaranteed. But I'm assuming not many would be on that situation. You would have been pretty lucky if you're, or you're just obviously paying. Yeah, there's no sound. Yeah, it's going crazy on there. I can't imagine the global chat when 2.2 live stream for global comes out. It's gonna be a war zone. Let's give them some sound. This is getting really. The silence is killing me. Uh, all right. Usually use this background actually. This background is the poster for CN. Burton, Kakanya, and Lucy. You know, back then I tried to predict where the story is going, and it's like not even close. Because what I really like about this game is that. Hello, welcome. It's basically impossible to predict what the writing is gonna be. Oh. This is way too happy music for. I mean, it's anniversary too, I guess. I think this is. Yeah, this is. Right before they have a live action stuff.
Lights check, camera check, mic. Testing,
They should be.
testing.
Giving
All
codes.
right, everything's ready to go. Let's get started. Now enter in Captain Regulus. Did you miss me? Of course you did. Why else would you all be here? No
oh.
need to hold your applause. It's me, the rock and roll
Yeah.
pirate.
And this is Sonato from Team Timekeeper of the Foundation. It's been quite some time, and I'm happy to speak to you all again. We've been appointed by the LSCC to host today's show. The first anniversary livestream.
And the first anniversary of Reverse 1999. This is the big one.
It's been almost a year since our last livestream together, the eve of the millennium. Back then, we shared a lot of new information with everyone.
Oh, it's already been a year? But that live stream feels like it was only yesterday. I guess we've been through a lot since then. You know what? We never would have made it this far without you, our friends, both old and new. It's thanks to your support that we can now celebrate Reverse 1999's first anniversary with you.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here with you. Today's event is for both celebrating our anniversary and thanking every one of you who has been a part of our journey. We're so excited to share this special moment with you. There have been so many great moments in the past year, and we will continue to make many more memories together in the future.
We've prepared a load of surprises for you, including a new main story, garments, exciting special events and rewards. Get
Like
ready
garments.
for a proper good party.
New.
Right. And our first surprise comes from Laplace, a customized anniversary studio. A Laplace staff member gave me these pictures of it. Here, take a look.
Hey, you're gonna spoil the surprise.
Oh, my apologies. Well, when you do see it, I'm sure you'll love it. The balloons and ribbons give it a perfectly festive atmosphere.
I can't imagine a room like that at Laplace.
Oh.
They must have put a lot of work into it. I wonder what will happen there. An unlimited gift event? Free sharpodonties? Or maybe a rock and roll show?
We also have all kinds of new information about the upcoming version 1.9. But before we look to the future, I'd like to
5,000
reflect
people.
on the past year. We met all kinds of
course it's
Arcanists
going
and
to be.
humans, and we shared many adventures with
Absolute
them.
chaos.
We met the thief and puppy in London, had a wonderful spooky time at Green Lake, and journeyed
Spooky
under the
time.
starry sky in India.
Don't forget the island filled with weirdos, the Arcanist sporting games, and that mysterious festival from an
Milky.
ancient eastern country. It's crazy, isn't it? How much we've been through. But, you know, without these experiences, who knows if we'd have the guts to face the future?
In the exciting moments, our hearts were lit, compelling us to keep pushing forward. And when we suffered losses, bravery was imbued in our hearts, and our resolve hardened. Once again, thank you to everyone who joined and supported us on the journey. You have all been an essential part of our story. To commemorate our many encounters, we've prepared a special video review. Please enjoy.
Is this the same thing or?
It's raining. No,
Because
it
back
is
then
not.
on the half anniversary day,
It's the storm. The storm is coming. Now, close your eyes.
cherished moments of companion.
Since the last day of 1999, the world started to get reversed in the
10.6.
storm.
The absurdities will
Yep,
transform
19
into a
is the
storm
update.
that shall cleanse the world.
It's just the end of an era. And you survived. It is mine now. The Rimmick Cup. All right, puppy. Let's make a deal.
The puppy thinks the TV is disturbing his feeding time.
Don't worry. The whole process will be quick, complete,
Oh my
and painless,
goodness.
along with the sweetness of
Really good,
plums.
except for the
I will make your wish come
localization
true.
stuff. I really wish reruns they fixed stuff.
Put it away, kid.
Yeah, this is different. Because
This Deepa festival will become a disaster.
He was reticent as the mountain rocks.
the one on
I'll
CN
smash
they
that door
showed
open,
on the
even
previous
if it takes the
livestream
other
on
arm of
Global.
mine.
Your watch was telling the wrong time. I fixed it for you.
Maybe I'm not the perfect leader, but I will fulfill my duty as 6.
I really like the
have to grab
parents
that
stuff.
most dazzling spark. That was the only thing on my mind. That's when my arms were full of strength. So I aimed and punched.
Can you hear me properly? If we combine Arcanum and human technologies, we can make something new out of them.
Must be accomplished by me. I must try to become the guardian.
They really messed up her when they removed the Chinese.
Why did you care? Why did you sacrifice yourself?
Voices.
I still
But
can't
they
find
brought
the
it back,
answer.
so I hope the rerun's gonna
I
do
see.
the same.
Golden circles. And then
Peak.
I heard a shot. Are they really just a group of artists?
I read an article on Eastern greetings back on the island.
Chapter 6 is still my favorite one.
Most Rusauki choose to live in lakes or under the sea, while I choose this land.
It isn't always visible, but even on the coldest, darkest nights, waiting for the moment to shine again, as beautiful as ever.
Inspiring moments of creations. Fan arts. These are commissioned. I'm pretty sure these are commissioned. The ones that they commissioned themselves. Because you see this with, like, maybe some of them are actual fan arts, but the very first one, that Juma, just Joe is so good. Alright, the first one is commission. It has to be. I've seen it on the contest.
Looking back on the fragments of these adventures, I'm reminded of the first time I set off on a mission with the Timekeeper.
Same. I remember when I faced the storm head-on with Vertin. Once you've seen something like that, well, it's unforgettable.
Ah, that's one part I missed out on. In hindsight, our situation was truly dire. It was only by sheer luck that we escaped the clutches of the Manus Vindictae before the storm hit.
Oh, those Manus Vindictae thugs. If I hadn't been busy keeping my records in one piece, I would have rocked their socks off. Oh, my apple. I never even got a chance to snap a picture of it.
I do apologize. In the heat of battle, the thought of taking a photograph completely slipped my mind. That said, I've made an effort to document and organize our past missions. The LSCC have also compiled behavioral data from our previous missions, allowing us to review some of our accomplishments over the past year.
Who would have thought they'd be interested? So, what's all this about behavioral data?
It appears to reflect details that are not mentioned in my mission reports. I suppose you might call it
player data,
interesting player data.
Alrighty then. Grab your popcorn and your fizzy drinks. Our pro statistician, Sonetto's got herself a chunk of data to share with everyone. So listen up.
Let's start with the overall amount of Sharpodontes and dust spent over the year.
Oh, Sharpodontes? Be sure to have some of those in your pocket out there, just to make a pirate's life easier. Whoa, that's a lot of zeros. Let's see. Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. Good lord! More than 2 trillion Sharpodontes and 3 trillion dust. Where did they all go, I wonder?
Dust holds incredible power and is essential for leveling up a character. The sheer amount of dust consumed shows just how much effort you've put into developing your character. I may not have the precise amount of time spent here, but we did keep an account of the Picrasma
Diabetes.
candy and jars of Picrasma candy consumed.
62
It reads 62,171,896 Picrasma candies and jars of Picrasma candy. Well, you didn't tell me that our foundation also serves as a candy factory. Take it from your good old Captain Regulus mates. Don't eat all of those Picrasma candies at once for the sake of your health. Same for regular candies too.
A total of 3,118,932 characters have reached Insight 3 in the past year. With this level of combat power, I believe that it's more than enough to handle the battle tasks in the new version.
That's way beyond my expectations. Amazing, everyone!
We also have some extraordinary combat data provided by LSCC here.
Oh? What do you mean by extraordinary? Is it like the total number of bad guys I've punched in the gut kind?
Actually, you're not too wrong about that. You know, in the past year, we faced all kinds of enemies, but there was this one type that really stood out.
What?
I mean,
The
they're
total number
everywhere.
of critters defeated? Wait, you're telling me that
Critter abuse.
we took out over 1 billion critters?
Hello,
yeah.
oh.
I feel kind of sad for them.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. By the way, why critters?
It says that among all critters defeated, cartuncles from the Pusia are the most common targets.
Right.
Of
So we
course.
have both the victims and the crime scene, huh? Now I see where that 3 trillion dust came from. Any other interesting data, Sonetto?
Of course. Back to character training sessions. We have data provided by the LSCC that the top 3
That makes
characters that have
sense.
had their resonance maxed out the
The
most
limited
times are
the most powerful
Joni Youngza, 37, and Melania. Great choices, everybody.
I'm so happy that
It's
they are loved
been
and
so
appreciated.
long.
Miss
I'm
37
surprised
will be joining us
37
in the story of version
I mean,
1.9 as
37
well, and we're all looking forward to her performance.
And Melania, because
Of course, people are always
She's
happy to spend
the
time and effort on their beloved
oldest
characters. Just like how I gave my heart to my precious
non-released
records.
character.
Next,
And
we have the
1.2
bestseller
character,
of
like
all
1.1.
garments. The title belongs to Miss Lilia and her garment, The Art of Destreza, from version 1.4.
Oh,
That is super cool. I remember her teaching us
This is the
swordsmanship
first-
in those garments.
this is the first
But I
garment
must
that
say, our
has
brand
a
new garments will definitely come as a surprise
different
too. Stay tuned, folks.
Let's take a look at the
Then they
wilderness
added
data.
the
We
same
have the
version
data
there.
for the most common residents of the wilderness. And here they are.
Wow, you're in first place, followed by Matilda, Cornbloom, DK, and X.
I do enjoy
three
my life of
characters.
peace and quiet in the suitcase.
Too right. We pirates may long for a lifetime of adventures on the wild sea, but it's good to take a break from time to time.
Next,
So yes,
here on the
that's me.
screen, we have the character that has been
This is
designated
rigged.
to the homepage scene the most times.
It's you! Cool! Well, to be honest, it does feel good to be welcomed by our most competent assistant whenever visiting the suitcase.
You
I'd
get her
have to
for
thank
free.
you for that, Miss Sonetto.
Oh, thank you,
Of
Regulus.
course. Like
I'm
at the
happy to
very
go on
beginning of the
missions with
game.
everyone, and I really adore the days we
Second one
spent
is
together in the
probably Apple.
Foundation. You might not have expected what'll be coming next. During the past year, there's one specific character whose line has been played over 1,301,301 times. The title goes to none other than Mr. Zima, our poet from the Exile Lands.
Blimey, that's 3,500 times per day. So, what's he mumbling about for a whole year?
Здравствуйте. No, nothing. The name is
I knew
on
it.
the paper. Please, have a look.
Well, he does sound kind of nervous.
We have also gathered the data for the most watched chapter of the main story and the most watched stage of the main
I
story.
wonder why.
Our winner goes to Chapter 2, Tender is the Night, and to be specific, the stage of Green Oranges.
I wonder
When I
why.
first braved the storm into an unknown time, I was totally not ready
You
for
can't-
all that hustle and bustle.
True, but we wouldn't have met our great friends without that experience.
Oh, for sure. You mean my kind-hearted darling Sotheby? She's been a really generous sponsor for the Rockin' Pirate.
Alright,
Look at-
I think it's time to leave the past behind us and head into the future. May the peace
This is
be
so
with us.
sad, but this is also so
That's it for this year's annual data review, presented by our fabulous Miss Sonetto and yours truly. Rock on!
Woo. The LSCC has also prepared an anniversary event website for this occasion. Simply log in and participate in the event on the webpage to review your personal annual data.
They'll even throw in some shiny clear drops.
Precisely. If you're interested in participating, please follow our official Reverse 1999 social media account for the latest event information and game info.
Too right! Remember to follow us.
You have quite a knack for this presenter business, Miss Regulus.
been
Of
doing
course
this.
I do. It's just like pirate radio, and you haven't even seen the half of it. Now, let's get this party started.
I must say, I'm glad you're taking this on-screen mission so seriously. At first, I thought... I thought you might not want to take part in such a formal event.
Well, it might not be my usual scene, but they did send me an official invitation, and I heard something major's going to be announced on today's show. So I figured that means the bigwigs have finally wised up to the star potential of a certain rocking captain.
You're absolutely correct. There is indeed some very important information to share with everyone up on the big screen, though the privilege of introducing it has been reserved for someone else.
You mean someone else is joining us?
Exactly. And a real VIP too. Please direct your attention to the big screen once again. Allow me to present the head of the LSCC.
Lucy.
Please welcome, Madam Lucy.
I have run the calculations, Miss Sonetto. Captain Regulus, your contributions so far have rated high to excellent. I thank you for your efforts. I am pleased everyone could take the time to watch this live broadcast. To ensure you are all sufficiently acquainted with my work, allow me to introduce myself once again. Hello, I am Lucy, the head of the Laplace Scientific Computing Center. The Laplace Scientific Computing Center aims to delve into the future of science and explore combinations of technology and arcane skills, providing new possibilities for both Arcanum and humanity. We are working to examine the core nature of causality, in the hope that we might calculate the cause of the storm and solve the conundrum of reaching the future. This is the introduction text as written in the Foundation's partnership brochure. At
I'll show you
Laplace, we have
something
tried to
later
employ a
for
more
this.
concise and efficient method of expressing the function of the computing center, but have thus far failed to achieve the expected effect when communicating these principles to outside parties. My assistant suggested that I
voice
use a
actor.
more straightforward approach
His voice
so that
actor
you
is
will
so
be
good.
able to form a clear and complete understanding of our organization. To that end, we have undertaken the efforts to produce a promotional video to better explain our mission. Please take a moment to watch it.
Imagine a place where technology and the arcane arts don't just coexist, but are joined hand in hand. It isn't a fairy tale. This is the Laplace Scientific Computing Center, an institution that dances on the very edge of time. Our research knows no boundaries, fears no depths. At Laplace, challenges inspire creation, and exploration, revolutions. Far from mad scientists, we are visionaries of the civilization of tomorrow. Within this ivory tower, humans and arcanists collaborate to make every idea proposed, and every action taken is to challenge the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. Our vision is to empower humans with arcane arts through technology, creating devices that can make these abilities accessible to all. It's true, we can be a little rebellious and a bit arrogant, but in our ever-changing world, how could we claim to have all the answers? Together, let's...
Are you sure you don't want to do a new take, Madam Lucy?
Yes, Miss Simone. This video will be more than sufficient to show our true face.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Laplace Scientific Computing Center, exploring the unknown with courage, Forging the future with technology. Laplace.
You've got some real space oddities working
That's
there.
something new.
Feels like I haven't met a single normal
think.
person since joining up with Vertin. So
Yeah.
what, is being crazy just part of the job description there?
Ah, that was a joke, was it not? I will need to further improve my humor detection by analyzing your behavior and speech patterns. I am presently working on my social awareness skills, which, as I have been informed by our staff, are noted to be lacking.
Analyze? Blimey, why does it feel like I'm a frog and you're standing over me with a scalpel?
Regulus.
I believe we should return to our earlier topic. We also intend for this program to inform everyone in the situation regarding the immunity spell transmitted by Laplace, to better prepare for anomalies and improve the odds of success for this crucial mission. We are here to bring you the latest intel and after-action reports from both frontline combatants and rear support agents, in hopes that this time, the Foundation and our respective research centers can achieve their goal before the storm arrives. For this purpose, I have prepared a video, which our production staff have labeled A Lonely Ode to Humanity's Destiny.
I think this is the PV.
This is La Unua.
We must share this with everyone. La Unua Diaglo.
Stop the transmission! The ritual is wrong!
The light that illuminates all. Circuits functioning properly. I, Robot, Child of Science.
Welcome. There's no need to knock. I saw you, Suzumiya, at the door. The future. I'm not sure what it will be like, but I know I will get there. Now presenting King Lesmia. You must see your true self.
Thankfully, my body hasn't become rigid and cold like that of a real vampire.
Free.
I intend to keep living until I die. I hope you like a splash of red. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
My Voyager's finally gonna get something else.
I figured it out now. My little raft won't be spinning around any longer. Can we weigh anchor now? It's a big party for my little boat.
As the captain, I can assure you
unique
this
garment.
is the future. No storms,
It has
no enemies, only the coolest world tour ever.
It has a
Flight
intro
permission.
animation
Screw it!
similar to the limited character, like Yo
That's
and
the sound
Lucy.
for a new era.
So, the Timekeeper is on an island in the
Did they
Aegean
show
Sea
this
that's
selector
being
there?
invaded by the
The
Manus
selector of this
Vindictae.
version is
Then,
paid.
to make matters worse, the arcane skills recovered by our teams in Vienna have had disastrous outcomes. It seems these developments are unfolding everywhere.
Hang about. You mean those people just turned to ash and disappeared? As if we didn't already have a bad enough apocalypse on our hands. What are we doing just standing around? I've got to grab my records and get the heck out of here.
Please stay calm, Regulus. Despite the danger, we must trust the Foundation and Laplace to have things well in hand. Besides, our current mission, this live broadcast, is of great significance. It's our duty to complete it.
Hello.
Madam
welcome.
Lucy, there is something
TV
I
just-
don't understand.
they
Is the
just showed the
Laplace
TV.
Center not immune to the effects of the storm? If so, how could this have happened to your
Actually,
research
should-
staff?
You are correct. In fact, this reaction was unrelated to the effects of the storm. Our preliminary theory is that it relates to the spell previously recovered by Marcus. Despite this loss, we are certain that further careful study of the spell will improve results.
The 3D
Unfortunately,
models
the
goes
next
up.
storm
It was so
is
good.
estimated to arrive imminently. Therefore, despite the danger, we must pursue this spell as it provides us with the best
And
possible
I saw this,
solution.
like,
We have researchers of
my
the
eyes.
highest
When I first
caliber
saw this,
engaged in this
I was-
effort.
was-
But if people continue to disappear into thin air like they have been,
It is a statistically significant risk.
The storm
However,
on this era
if we
looks
were
so
unable
cool.
to
It's
decipher
like
the spell, we would be
Van
guaranteed
Gogh.
to lose even more of our colleagues. I am certain you understand, Miss Sonetto.
yes, I do see what you mean, Madam Lucy.
It should be said that the
Now
Foundation's
that I'm
operations
seeing
in
these
Vienna
scenes
is
that they're
also
shown
of the
in the
utmost
trailer
urgency.
after playing
It appears
myself, the
that Miss
chapter myself,
Titania did
back
not
then,
act
I'm
in
like,
compliance with the team
I see
dispatched
so
to meet
much
her,
stuff
leaving her
that
trapped in the middle of the storm as it swept through Vienna.
Not only confronting her past, but also having to muster the courage to face the cruel reality presently at hand. It must have been a tremendous challenge for her.
If it were me, at least I'd have Apple by my side, but she doesn't have anybody. If only her friends could be with her right now. The world seems to go mad whenever the storm hits.
Not to mention the dire situation currently underway on the island. At this very moment, the flames of war have already reached its shores. The Manus Vindictae will undoubtedly carry out further actions there, and the inhabitants will soon have to face the ultimate fate, as will the island itself. I am afraid that may mean that even if we find some way to overcome the storm, not all of us will make it through.
All this talking has got me wondering, what even is the storm?
That is a question the Foundation has put an enormous amount of effort into answering, and one I'm afraid for which we still don't have an answer.
Well, lucky for you, Sonetto. Two major icons of Laplace, X and Medicine Pocket, recently had yours truly as a guest on their science program. They were going on about enlightening people about the storm through their introductory lesson videos. The three of us got around to discussing some pretty groundbreaking theories. And as luck would have it, I snagged a copy. Let's see how our heroic Captain Regulus shapes up in celluloid, eh? I'm sure this little number will be a staple of scientific introductions for years. Make that centuries to come.
Please, go ahead. We're all eager to see it.
the special. It's an extreme talent style, right?
The storm brings frequent anomalies. To help us analyze the situation, we brought some special guests to our show. Let's welcome our new friend, Researcher Medicine Pocket.
Yeah, me. Who else could it be? Before we continue, maybe we should be clear just what a friend really is. It is someone who is always by our side and brings us new opportunities. If that's the case, you might say the storm is our friend.
That's right. And to become good friends, we have to learn more about each...
Here I am!
Of course, a special guest deserves a special entrance. Allow me to present Miss Regulus from the Timekeepers team.
Eating all those candies from the
So what is it this
player
time?
stats.
Oi! So, this is how you lot treat your guests.
Don't worry. It has been very well calibrated. You won't get wet as long as you stay perfectly still.
Bingo! It's a perfect representation of Laplace's theories. As long as we have enough data, including what we gain from gnosis and unpredictable sources, we can totally form a formula that can describe its patterns.
Which brings us to Laplace's special program, Get to Know the Storm Together. Beginning with the Grandfather Paradox. Now, let us introduce the Grandfather Paradox in detail.
I've heard about it. It's like if someone went back to the past and killed his mother, or his father, grandfather.
It doesn't really matter who specifically.
Yeah, right. Suppose I'll just use myself as an example then. So, imagine that I survive the storm and find myself back in the past. And somehow I managed to accidentally off myself. But how could I, the me that did it, do that if I did myself in during the past? That's the whole idea of the mother paradox.
So, do we need to worry about this paradox after the storm? I'm sure many at the Foundation would like to know the answer. And we can easily find a volunteer who has a mother in the past.
Hold on now. This isn't what I signed up for. That's cruel.
Don't worry. It only took a gun and a poor critter. The gun was made in 1930 and rigged to fire a tatzelworm's venom, which was extracted from an adult tatzelworm. After that, it was stored in Laplace's vault. Then, when time was reversed to 1929, the Foundation killed that tatzelworm with the very same gun.
So, what happened? Did the gun disappear?
No. In fact, nothing happened.
In conclusion, we can say that this paradox does not appear to occur in time travel caused by the storm. The implications might mean that what we're going through may be something even more complicated than time travel. So, Regulus, what's on your mind?
Just thinking. Now that I wish I could meet my mother and myself in the past.
No matter how cruel reality gets, we're always free to imagine. So, you would...
I think I'll take her to the Woodstock Festival.
Because you want to make up for lost time?
No, because it would have been groovy to be there. Plus, if I met myself in the past, then I could tell her, don't you bloody take Apple out to sea on June the 3rd, 1966. I'm bloody serious.
I bet you wouldn't listen. My ship will blow up. That rocks. And that you would insist on sailing out to sea just to spite yourself.
Ugh, for once, I wish I wasn't born to be a rocker.
All that aside, do you think anyone actually has met themselves in the past?
It's hard to say. Laplace would have us tied up with a dog leash if they could. We're so rarely allowed to go out. No surprise if we haven't had it happen yet.
According to all accessible records in the Foundation, no one has ever met themselves in the past so far. But will there be an exception in the future? We just don't know. Well then, that's all for today. I'm certain our audience has learned a lot more about the storm, wouldn't you say?
Not a chance.
Why am I not surprised? Welcome to Laplace!
Mother paradox?
Right. Well, sounds a bit better than that other paradox, doesn't it?
Anyway, it appears then that no one can predict exactly what will happen. I suppose we must look forward to continuing the story together.
We have a difficult task ahead. Fortunately, you won't be alone. Miss Kakanya will be joining us, as well as a new ally that has just come back from the Alps. As for me, as head of the LSCC, I will do everything I can to help. This is our battle too, and we are prepared to fight together.
So, Madam Lucy will support us in our upcoming missions? That'll be great. As I recall, your capabilities are outstanding both in the office and on the battlefield. I'm sure our operations will go smoothly with your help.
News is really fun
Thank
to
you,
use.
Miss Zanetto. I am only performing my duties as well as I am able. Besides, as an awakened, there may be tasks that only I am capable of accomplishing.
Awakened, eh? What exactly does that mean?
It is a term that refers to when inanimate objects develop or awaken to a self-consciousness under the influence
actual
of
body
Arcanum.
is
The awakened are not like humans that are a
Hardcore.
union of flesh and spirit. Instead, we are a kind of consciousness imparted on a carrier.
That's right. If I understand things correctly, you're not quite the object itself, but you are tied to it.
Precisely so, Miss Zanetto. Which is why, if an awakened's carrier is badly damaged, the consciousness linked to it may fade away. Simply put, this is how we die. However, some awakened have succeeded in transferring their consciousness to new carriers, though it comes with considerable risk. In fact, I am one such case. This body of mine is not my original form. For research purposes, I have recorded all my carrier modifications in the LSCC database. Here is an example.
What? You turned yourself into a dog?
No, not precisely.
Sorry.
You see, my core is that same piston from the Watt steam engine. Everything else around it is just a frame, modifications that allow me to operate more freely. I was awakened during the Industrial Revolution, just as steam technology began to be applied at scale. I went through many steam-powered animal iterations.
What do you call that?
This example here was one designed for short-range movement, but I ultimately abandoned it because it was both too small and too weak to support the demands of my work. As for the humanoid frame that I'm using right now, it was designed when I joined the LSCC in order to be better adapted to working in an office. At that time, I was powered by a combustion engine which consumed coal and other hydrocarbons for fuel. However, when technology advanced enough, I switched my power source over to electricity, which has significantly increased my range and efficiency. though it does require me to recharge frequently. Despite that
I
inconvenience,
don't remember.
I have found this
I
design
played
performs
her
best in
anecdote,
social
I think
situations
it's
and
her
has
past.
allowed me
I
to
don't
be
remember
better
if it's
recognized
discussed
by
there.
my professional colleagues. As such, I have kept it in use.
Right. So, what I got from all of this is you're a robot. So, how does a robot fight in battle?
In short, by using electricity. As I said, this present construct is powered by battery, so you can see me as a kind of humanoid dynamo.
Totally rad. Is it anything like how an electric guitar plays music?
That makes for an interesting comparison, Regulus. In fact, both my inheritance powers and combat powers center around Dynamo, a stackable buff. At Insight 1, I gain Dynamo whenever my allies or I receive Eureka or Moxie.
That's not too hard to understand. You're charging up.
With a certain number of Dynamo stacks, I can choose one of my incantations to upgrade, which will enhance its effect.
Most remarkable, Madam Lucy.
Thank you, Miss Sonetto. I took a
Upgrading
great
the skills.
variety of needs and situations into consideration when designing my present carrier. At Insight 2, my critical rate is increased, and upon reaching Insight 3, a new power is unlocked. I cast Conservation of Energy to attack all enemies whenever one is defeated, which allows me to perform several follow-up attacks in a row. In addition, after casting my ultimate, I also
37.
cast Conservation of Energy once and increase other allies' damage dealt against enemies of a weaker afflatus.
That is sure to be very helpful in battle. And if you don't mind, could you tell us more about your combat techniques?
Per your request, please take a look at the screen. This is my arcane skill, Power of Speed. It deals reality damage to one target. It can consume a certain number of dynamo stacks to deal additional reality damage.
Fab. Then it can be upgraded too?
Correct. Once it has been upgraded, Power of Speed deals reality damage to its main target and half of that to a secondary target. Of course, it can also consume dynamo stacks to deal additional reality damage.
Your attack even gains splash damage from an upgrade. Oh, that is some truly killer tech, Madam Lucy.
Next, I will discuss Electric Surge. It deals reality damage to 2 enemies. It can consume a certain number of dynamo stacks to attack one more target. And if there are less than 3 targets for this attack, it deals additional reality damage. Once upgraded, Electric Surge deals reality damage plus Genesis damage to 2 enemies.
I just
and
realized the
it can
enemy
still consume dynamo stacks to attack one more target.
Remind me not to get on your bad side. What about that conservation of energy? What does it do?
Conservation of Energy is a special incantation which is automatically cast whenever I cast my ultimate or an enemy is defeated. It deals reality damage to all enemies and can increase its penetration rate by consuming dynamo stacks. Like my other arcane skills, Conservation of Energy can be upgraded too. After upgrading, it deals additional reality damage whenever the target's HP is lower than a certain percentage. This attack even ignores dodge and does not trigger reflect or riposte. As for my ultimate, A Step Forward, it grants me the Pragmatist status, under which all my attacks are considered to have a stronger afflatus and their damage dealt against targets of a weaker afflatus is increased. Besides all of that, it also grants me Data Iteration, a stackable buff that increases attack, and Charged Ammunition, which provides me with extra dynamo stacks before I attack, making it easier to trigger the bonus effects of other arcane skills. Once upgraded, A Step Forward grants me Moxie and further upgrades my Charged Ammunition to Overcharged Ammunition, which provides me even more dynamo stacks.
That's a lot of data coming all at once. I'm not sure I follow.
It, or?
Don't worry. Madam Lucy has prepared a video demonstration.
Don't say.
Let's watch it together.
Let's just watch.
Blimey, the Lord of Wonderland again. Does the Foundation keep it as a pet? Hold on a sec. How come Little Miss Numbers there launched a follow-up attack? Is that because of Madam Lucy's conservation of energy?
Exactly. This
Yeah.
incantation is also a type of follow-up attack which gives 37 Eureka. Although, there is an upper limit to the number of follow-up attacks which my inheritance can trigger for one
People
round.
miss them.
It still allows me to defeat multiple targets in a row.
This upgrade system is so powerful. Absolutely incredible.
Only made this year.
In fact, my ultimate can also be upgraded. Allow me to demonstrate.
Robot, child of science.
This ultimate is really satisfying.
Then you can even cast Conservation of Energy right after casting your ultimate.
You're a regular one-woman robot army.
To sum it up, Madame Lucy is a remarkable DPS that upgrades with the power of Dynamo.
Thank you again, Miss Sonetto.
Now, on to the topic of Miss Kakania. Her story in Vienna was truly heartbreaking. Even now, she's out there trying to save her friends from the
You
storm.
can.
I don't mind saying it. This whole storm is starting to get on my nerves.
Our reports suggest that Miss Kakania's arcane skill is cast through mirrors. You can learn that from the scene of her Insight 2 garment. Her mirrors reflect the deep desires of people's hearts.
Probably one of my
The
favorite
clearer the
ultimates.
reflection, the stronger their desire.
Unfortunately, we are not
This is for
presently
Marcus.
able to reach her even as Vienna has become more dangerous.
I mean,
in
this
the
is for
wake of the
everyone in
storm
general.
syndrome. This was her own choice to make. All that we can do is save as
you
many
just want,
ordinary people
like,
as possible before the storm
a
arrives.
chill
We will keep an
time
eye
on
on her
this
and
game.
see if there is anything that we can do to help.
Her story says that she's a shrink,
get her.
like a brain doctor, right? Does that mean she's a healer or a support in battle?
According to our data, Miss Kakania is really more like a tank than a healer. She has high survivability and provides attack buffs. To find out more, let's check her inheritance. At Insight 1, Miss Kakania unlocks her core feature. She transfers a certain percentage of other allies' damage taken to herself, increasing their survivability significantly. Also, whenever she takes damage,
HSR
Kakania stores part of the
push one.
damage as empathy. Her upper limit is decided by her max HP. Once empathy reaches its upper limit, she can no longer transfer any damage taken.
She takes on others' pain. Now, that's what I call an altruist.
At Insight 2, Kakania increases her max HP, which allows her to soak up even more damage. Upon reaching Insight 3, whenever empathy stores a certain amount of damage, Kakania recovers HP for all her allies. When being healed, she deals Genesis damage based on her current empathy to all enemies.
Got it. Little wonder that she's a tank then. That healing ability is only a secondary effect of her inheritance.
Her arcane skill Subconscious deals mental damage plus Genesis damage based on her current empathy.
Tooth for a tooth and an eye for an eye. With talk like that, she'll make good friends with Lady DK.
Her other arcane skill Association has different effects depending on the target. When it's cast on herself, she recovers a certain percentage of max HP. When cast on other allies,
When you have
she
her,
loses a
it's almost
percentage of max
impossible for the
HP and
whole team
grants
to
solace to the target.
Die.
This buff increases the target's attack based on the current
Especially if
empathy.
you have a good healer
Even in the
as well.
heat of battle, she's there to pick people up. You've got to hand it to her. She's a doctor through and through.
Finally, her ultimate, id, ego, and superego, deals mental damage plus Genesis
such a
damage based on the
cool
current
ultimate.
empathy to one enemy. Then, it resets her empathy to 0
I
and starts
wouldn't
recording the
say
target's
she's
damage
better than
taken for the
Villa.
round. At the end of the round, she
But
deals
I-
Genesis
but
damage
it's
based
not
on the recorded damage taken by the
worse.
target.
Aha, so her ultimate gets real powerful if her
They're-
empathy stores a lot
I
of
mean,
damage.
They
That's
literally
right.
want each
Now
other.
let's watch a video of her in battle. There is no doubt that Miss Kakania will be a reliable ally. I look forward to having her on the team.
Me too. Hopefully she can get to work examining the heads of all those biters and weirdos we've got hanging around the suitcase.
Do this, Marcus. Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
The association Miss Kakania just cast grants the solace status to Miss Marcus.
Whoa! Emergency!
Yes.
Mayday!
Don't worry. You can always count on Miss Kakanya. She can recover a considerable amount of HP all by herself. Her empathy has scored a lot of damage so far. Let's check out the power of her ultimate.
Would you care to lie down?
And I think when she gets healed, it also deals damage. That's why Vida and
Look at
Kakanya
all that damage.
actually really good.
Next, we will be reintroducing an old friend, Semmelweis from the Echoes in the Mountain, who will soon be joining us as a support.
Ah, Miss Semmelweis. But she looks a bit different from before. Her hair was brown last time I saw her.
That is correct. She is undergoing a series of physical changes after she was infected by a vampire during a mission. According to the Rehabilitation Center, she is presently in the process of being turned from a mixed into an infected. Most cases of this infection on record died before they were fully turned. However, in order to attempt to save herself, Semmelweis has volunteered to join the Field Agent Squad, an extremely dangerous assignment with a high casualty rate. She said in her application form that working as a field agent would allow her to explore the possibilities of Arcanum, through which she might be able to find a cure for herself. Though the solution she found in the end had nothing to do with Arcanum, she learned a lot of arcane knowledge during the process. Combining that with her rational and astute mind, she has proven to be an extremely competent field agent, trusted by both her colleagues and supervisors. In the upcoming version, we will have an opportunity to learn more about her in a series of dusks and her anecdote.
Now, let's look at Miss Semmelweis's arcane skills. As a vampire, she's able to provide buffs at the cost of HP and create a special array in battle.
A vampire? Oh, just what we need. Another biter.
Well,
Yep. Just
I don't
log
think
in
you're her
to
cup
get
of blood.
Since when did
You
you
see it
start telling
there.
bad jokes
Yep.
like Vertin?
That was... Let's not get off topic. Like any other arcanist, Miss Semmelweis has her own inheritance. At Insight 1, she loses a certain percentage of current HP and gains Moxie. At Insight 3, after casting her ultimate, she loses an additional percentage of current HP to gain more Moxie and enter Feral status. While in this status, for every HP loss effect suffered by any characters when an ally takes an action, Miss Semmelweis deals additional reality damage.
That would make her the second character we've met who can create a special array. Isn't that right?
Exactly. While this array is active, the more HP loss effects that are triggered, the more damage she deals. Her arcane skill Iron Nameplate deals reality damage to one enemy at the cost of a certain percentage of her current HP. Her other arcane skill Proper Means
just
grants
chose
the
it
fresh blood
floppy
status to
disk.
one ally. The ally in this status loses a certain percentage of their current HP to increase their critical rate before casting an incantation.
Yeah. The
After
first
that,
array.
Proper Means grants a damage dealt bonus to all allies and further increases the damage dealt of the ally with the fresh blood status. Do note, there can be only one fresh blood status on the field at a time.
So she's got mad power, but it comes with a price. In blood. She'll need to choose her abilities carefully in battle.
Her ultimate, and so it rises again, creates a special array at the cost of all allies' HP, but providing buffs for all of them, and grants the feral status to Miss Semmelweis herself. All these effects last a certain number of rounds.
Why don't we watch the video of her in battle? It should make things easier to understand.
Certainly.
Hang about. Did she gain 3 Moxie just for entering battle?
That's her inheritance working.
Eternity
As long
is
as she casts 2 incantations in this round, she will be able to cast her ultimate in the next
made
round.
to be likable. I mean, she's a merchant.
Easy. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Bloody hell isn't the half of it. Come on then, Sonetto. Let's see those crazy numbers on the screen.
Now, let's examine the power of the fresh blood status. In short, all these arcane skills cost HP to cast. You must keep an eye on everyone's HP when fighting alongside Miss Semmelweis.
Mushrooms. Well now, looks like that's a wrap for our character introductions in version 1.9. Now, you lot must be wondering how we're going to bring them into the suitcase. As an anniversary limited character, Lucy can be summoned through a limited banner that lasts 42 days. This limited banner applies the same odds and rules as Dushou limited banner in version 1.6. A 6-star character is guaranteed within 70 summons, and 1 Lucy is guaranteed within 140 summons. Additionally, the anniversary limited banner does not share guarantees with any other summoning event. After this banner ends, there will be no other methods of obtaining the limited character Lucy for an indefinite amount of time.
In the limited banner, Thoughts and Cylinder, each summon will grant a cassette of the lost. During the event, you can visit the exchange shop, where every 200 cassette of the lost can be exchanged for 1 limited character Lucy. You can also exchange them for X, Necrologist, and for growth materials as well. In the latter half of this version, the event banner, Observation into the Mirrors, will be unlocked, where Kakanya, Satsuki, and Diggers will enjoy a rate up. Kakanya will be added to the general summoning pool after version 2.2.
Lucy and Kakanya's character stories will be available in the new version too. You don't want to miss them.
That's excellent news. And what about Miss Semmelweis? How is she going to join us?
We have prepared a surprise, but let's not spoil it. Actually, a special banner called Promise of the Water will be available in the new version. It allows you to choose any 6-star character from the latest permanent character banner to enjoy a rate up.
Any 6-star character from the latest permanent character banner. So then Miss Semmelweis will also be included.
Spot on! 10 points to Sonetto. Promise of the Water is a time-limited event banner which does not share guarantees with other types of summoning events. Any rate-up character represents 50% of the odds when summoning 6-star characters, and they are guaranteed within 140 summons. And as a token of our thanks, we'll even throw in a 50% discount for the first 10 summons in Promise of the Water.
That's exciting news!
Analysis complete. It seems that the duty of a host includes a great deal of flattery and self-promotion. I believe that Miss Kakanya, Miss Semmelweis, and I will become great assets to the Timekeeper's team. Myself most especially. Am I doing it right, Miss Sonetto, Miss Regulus?
Yeah, I mean, we don't usually say it out loud like that.
Your feedback is appreciated, Miss Regulus. Now we should move along to the number 2 studio. We will share other exciting news there. Miss Sonetto and Miss Regulus will continue to host the show for us. Goodbye, friends.
Thank you for today, Madam Lucy. Let's get going, Regulus.
There's this first code. So it's submissive.
Wow, being back in this place again. I feel, it's just bloody amazing. So, without further ado, let's begin today's rock and roll radio show.
I'm as delighted as you are, but this studio has been specially arranged for our anniversary celebration. We'll be delivering a series of messages regarding the anniversary to our audience.
Oh yeah, too right. I can't help but think about how I was sitting in this same studio a year ago. It's all a bit unreal. We were all still alive and kicking back then, right?
Yes, but the difference is, this year, Reverse 1999 has even more supporters, namely you, to spend this momentous occasion with us.
Either way, this marks a super important day, so surely there's going to be a boatload of special gifts and surprises waiting for us. Speaking of which, I forgot to update my annual Dr. Pepper Unlimited Luxury Drink Pass.
The Foundation sees this anniversary celebration as an opportunity to enhance its public image and bolster internal morale. And so they've prepared what was it you said? Boatload of commemorative content and rewards to share. As for your Dr. Pepper, we'll have to make do for now.
She definitely said
Anyways,
further.
as part of our 1-year anniversary celebration, the new version will introduce a refreshing new garment theme, Wind of the New World. Regulus, have you ever wondered what life could be like if the storm didn't exist?
Now that's a proper question. Both the storm and Manus Vindictae are a major pain in the butt. If they were to up and disappear, well, I can't even imagine it. But I know I'd be seriously grateful. If it weren't for them, then my apple would still be happily bobbing on the ocean waves.
Without the storm, everyone would surely be leading very different lives indeed. Upcoming in version 1.9, the brand new Wind of the New World garment theme will depict everyone's true aspirations, asking, if there were no storm in this world, what would we be doing? How would we fulfill our dreams? Where would life take us? Join us in witnessing the dreams of a new
That would be
world.
so wrong. A lot of people have been asking, like me to upload this skin trailer music, but I literally have no way to upload them. It's not in game.
In the end,
It's not
we'll travel to a place with blankets
released
of
on
green and
any
towering
media on
trees.
CN.
A place I've only seen in dreams.
It's up to Blue Pocket
Like
if
this
they
one.
gonna release it.
Is this a new route? Come on in, water's fine. It's just sticky stones. You can't separate a boat from her oars.
What you think is the alignment and tidiness. What I adore is this orderly state. Healing starts.
Listen up! This is Radio Apple coming at you from 3,000 feet above your head. Catch me if you can! Now, get ready for some rock and roll.
I mean, it's very Lapras centered. It's very future.
As the captain,
It's very,
I can assure you
how do
this
you
is the
say
future.
this?
No storm,
Retro
no enemies,
futuristic?
only the coolest world tour ever. Party in the sky and on the air. Shark turn! Stars light the way. That's the sound for a new era.
The world is neither good nor bad. It has no ill intentions, let alone goodwill. So, when bad things happen, use your brain and take actions to get through it. Good enough. Get it started.
Charge, Emu! Dance in the pixel world!
I can't over-exaggerate my gratitude for that planetary alignment.
Finally.
Brought me that letter.
She's so goofy.
For everyone. Stars.
Upcoming in version 1.9, the brand new Wind of the New World garment theme will depict everyone's true aspirations. Asking if there were no storm in this world, what would we be doing? How would we fulfill our dreams? Where would life take us?
Desert Flannel takes to the untamed skies in a hot air balloon. Mesmer Jr. adores the simplicity and mechanical feel of a vintage bicycle. Voyager rides atop a colossal rabbit. and Jessica drifts into the distance on her own little bed.
According to Mr. Uses an initial for a name, theoretically it's impossible. Perhaps in some parallel universe, they're all living their lives just like that.
A world without the storm would be wonderful, even just to imagine.
Well, at least for that moment, those dreams get to come true. Now, open up those ears, listeners. We've got some details coming. During this major garment update, Regulus, that's me, Jessica and Voyager's brand new garments will be available for a limited time in the garment shop. Desert Flannel's new garment can be obtained by unlocking the Raw Jukebox's Collector's Edition, and Mesmer Jr.'s new garment can be UTTU event. Oh yeah, and there's something even more rockin', because in this update, my new garment, Take Off to the Future, is a brand new unique quality garment, and to make it worthy of your humble captain's epic rock and roll dreams, this garment features a whole host of cool effects. Let's take a sneak peek at this exclusive video of it.
After 1999, it's immediately...
Hey ho, let's go! Equipment check. Unbreakable!
Everything went wrong.
Short turn! Flight permission? Screw it! That was a flight!
Oh my! That's a positively amazing design.
You know it, and besides new skill and ultimate effects, multiple new live 2D actions and more, this new unique rarity also includes a full set of character voiceovers, homepage entry animations, and dynamic character interface displays. My ultimate even has a brand new design.
Congratulations are in order, Regulus. I must say, it really suits you down to a T, and Mr. Apple too. But since it's an airship, not a ship, should we still call you Captain?
Of course, but it's more than just an airship. This rocking-est of all vessels combines the grooviest elements of a flying machine and a submarine, meaning this little birdie can roam through land, sea, and air, however and whenever I fancy. It's the ultimate mode of transportation. Plus, I've added a few personal touches on the outside and, more importantly, filled the cabin up with all my favourite records. Rock and roll forever, baby!
Rock and roll forever. Now, let's take a look at the new garments of some of our other companions.
Come on in, water's fine. Sway, sway, my little boat. You can't separate a boat from her oars. Can we weigh anchor now?
She's so cute. It's really little.
Jessica's new Voyage
Pillow.
from Your Bed theme garment depicts her as a sailor, journeying by boat of sorts for the first time.
Some boat, eh? Must be pretty comfy cruising on the waves like that. Maybe I should get me one of those. Talk about smooth sailing. Oh, sheer bloody genius.
I agree. A very novel experience, to be sure. I wonder what it must feel like. But I am sure Miss Jessica must be curious to know too, wearing her adorable sailor uniform, adventuring across the seas, heading to some uncharted destination.
Like a Bologna movie premiere, or some kind of paradise that doesn't even exist in this world. Whatever the case, this fantasy world of hers has got to be something.
It does sound fantastic, but let's move along.
Syncing up our next track with Voyager's new journey garment, and whoa, that is bonkers! Is she playing a violin while riding a bunny?
Indeed she is. Miss Voyager riding atop a giant rabbit spreads her songs through an idyllic country town. In this instant, she becomes a true Voyager, a romantic and bizarre traveling poet.
That's not
Voyager
even a
has
question.
always
That's
been a figure shrouded in mystery, and her new garment
must.
adds to this mystique with its many peculiar elements, such as her fine ruffle collar, the blue and yellow contrasting colors, and that ultra-realistic rabbit.
And next up, we've got Desert Flannel all the way up from down under, joining me in the skies on her own journey in a hot air balloon. Oh, now I've got it. Everyone has their own unique style of travelling the world. Still, if you were asking me, I'd have bet Desert Flannel's only up there to see if she can spot a new way to strike it rich.
As if you don't want the same thing.
I'm not in it for the money, mate. I'm in it for the music. It just so happens that you also need a lot of money to keep that dream flying. As for Desert Flannel's garment, she imagines an ideal world without either the storm or the scourge of poverty. On a journey to discover the beauty of her homeland without a care for time or money. Her new Call of the Wild garment is inspired by a celebration of Australian art. A wild and brazen explorer's outfit with a hefty leather belt that is both fab and very practical. And that bandana tied around her leg and the woven decoration on her waist are most definitely Desert Flannel's style.
Of course. In addition, this update will also introduce Mesmer Jr.'s new rest day garment. In a world without the storm, Mesmer Jr. leaves headquarters to race around and test out her new invention, a giant penny farthing bike.
1.6 is
Taking the opportunity to relax during a rare vacation, eh? If you ask me, I'd say everyone in Laplace needs a bit of fresh air, especially Medicine Pocket. I'm not sure how much longer they can keep themselves under wraps.
It's truly heartwarming to see everyone so happy.
And what about you, eh? You ever dream of what you might get around to if we lived without the storm looming over us?
You know, I can't really imagine living a life without the Foundation. Still, I suppose it would be nice to see more of the world beyond the needs of the Foundation's missions.
Emotion and tranquility. Isn't that just the same old you? But I'll say this, you holding your notebook, standing on a cliff overlooking the ocean, gazing into the distance with the sea breeze blowing like that is kinda super sweet. I suppose you do have a different pen, and you put on some new glasses and a shawl.
The entire
Really, it's positively darling, Sonetta.
time-gated
What else is different?
stuff.
Let me have a look.
Only 2 days.
Okay.
Only a few days though. Not 2 days. I forgot how long.
Well, looky here. Seems like you've got some new battle effects too. Just like with my new garment.
My new garment can be obtained for free after completing the 1.9 storyline content. Additionally, this version update will implement effect upgrades for 4 outfits from versions 1.2 to 1.3.
Ace! But even more exciting news is on the way, so get ready to get fired up, everyone.
Considering the severity and difficulty of this upcoming mission, we must prepare thoroughly before departing. As version 1.9 approaches, the Foundation plans to conduct a support operation, updating both personnel and material reserves. Please direct your eyes toward the big screen.
Yeux fermés, bien concentrés. Apparaît dans la sphère occulte. Sonnez! Ah! Oh là là! This is great!
Oi! Isn't that your French Orby friend? She's locked up in the suitcase too!
It's an invitation. Matilda said she'd be
The
glad to
annual
help us.
Matilda
So to
copy.
commemorate our 1-year anniversary, everyone can receive the 5-star Arcanist Matilda upon logging into the game after the 1.9 update launches.
I see. So does that mean she's gonna get abducted by you guys every year?
In any case, we welcome the addition of any new companions. Also, upon logging into the game after version 1.9 launches, you'll directly receive 6-star Arcanist Miss Semmelweis. This event will last throughout version 1.9. and Miss Semmelweis will eventually join the general summoning pool after version 1.9 launches.
Awesome! So you can get 2 characters just by logging in. Ahem. Well, whether they're abducted, rescued, or came along of their own free will, this rocking captain won't turn down a new ally.
It's because of everyone's support that we have this opportunity to see a glimmer of hope for crossing into the future. And we get to spend this 1-year anniversary with each other. To thank everyone for their constant vigilance and companionship, we've prepared some surprises, and I believe this version's benefits won't disappoint.
Hear, hear! That's the kind of good news everyone wants to tune in for. During version 1.9, just log into the game and you'll receive Decatone, Thoughts in Cylinder, which can be used in the Thoughts in Cylinder banner to carry out a 10-time summon. Nothing beats a free Decatone, except for rock and roll and more free summoning resources.
And I'm aware, as it happens, that it doesn't end there. As usual, the Footprints in the Rain sign-in event will also launch simultaneously. You can log in daily to receive your rewards. Just sign in to get a total of 20 Unilogs. I believe this will help everyone gear up sufficiently for version 1.9.
I'm digging it! That makes it an extra 20 free summoning resources.
Precisely, but not just that. By combining the 2 rewards just mentioned, this new version will offer a total of 30 free summons right from the outset. Good luck summoning your favorite characters, everyone.
30 free summons! I can hardly wait! I want to dive into this brand new version 1.9 right now.
Me too. To commemorate our first anniversary, we'll also be launching the sign-in event, which includes the very meaningful 1-year collectible Dalpo No. 1 tape recorder. In addition to this collectible, you can also receive 500 clear drops and 10 Plasma candies.
Now, imagine how we will top that when we celebrate our 2nd anniversary. Oh, and don't forget, clearing Chapter 7 Verein on story difficulty and completing the end of chapter minigame will grant you Sonetto's new Emotion in Tranquility garment.
I do hope everyone likes it.
Don't worry, Sonetto. I just know everyone's gonna love it. Oh, and this main story minigame won't disappear even when the version changes. So everyone can play it in their own time to get the rewards. Besides all that, there'll also be a little wilderness system update. Remember the wilderness fireworks celebration from last time?
Will there be fireworks this time too?
You better believe it, but that's not all. During the Dust and Treasure event, you can tap into the wilderness and get rare materials. You can even get them for 7 days in a row. And then we've got your favourite part, the free exchange code.
That's pretty normal. Reverse first and settings. Exchange code. Yes, Madam Kakali. Oh, it is. It's quick to see you, Demas. Yeah, 2.0 revolves around the whole Americas. They don't post these images on global. They occasionally have this, just illustrations.
Welcome back, guys!
I hope you liked the video.
Alright, time to really open your eyes and ears, because this part is important. The reveal of the gameplay updates for the new version. First of all, you don't need to worry about getting your asses kicked anymore. The great Captain Regulus has prepared all the safest routes for you. It'll be a piece of cake.
What Regulus means is that in this update, we've added the
Right.
breezy mode for main story
It's called
battles.
Breezy, yeah.
Now, everyone can enjoy the main story stress-free, whether they missed a previous version or they're new to the game.
Oh, come on, Sinetto. You're ruining all the mystery.
Breezy mode will be available from Chapter 4 onward. There's no longer any need for you to have a high-level team to clear the story stages. Breezy mode will not consume any cellular activity, but clear drops and material rewards will be reduced.
I have a question. Say I've cleared the stories for chapters 4 to 6. Do I need to go back and clear them in breezy mode to get the rewards?
No, you don't. If you've already cleared the story mode of chapters 4 to 6, you can claim all the breezy mode rewards in the chapter selection interface. Also, in new stories, clearing story mode will grant you the rewards from breezy mode too.
Nice! Now,
That's
since
free
Chapter
stuff.
7 is the finale of the 1.0 series, it's been split into 3 acts. Between each act, you'll experience some unique gameplay to bridge the gaps. You must be curious, but I'll leave it to you to see it for
long.
yourself.
As for combat, there's a new addition to the tuning system called Unfinished Tune, which
It's
can be
really
unlocked after clearing Chapter 7 of the main story. You can use this tuning to increase the incantation draw limit by 1 and assign 1 character to gain 2 precast incantations. You can also
Winsong.
delete the rightmost incantation to gain Timekeeper's Moxie.
Assign,
Also, just really good
delete.
in general.
Sounds nice.
To better demonstrate the new tuning, here's a demo clip. Let's take a look.
Oh, look! We have 2 of Marcus's high-rank incantations.
Yes, but we don't have Vila's buff incantation or enough Timekeeper's Moxie.
Oh, what do we do then?
Yeah,
We
you
can
need to
use
do
Unfinished Tune to delete the
1.7
rightmost incantation
chapter.
and generate 2 of Vila's precast incantations.
I don't think they do allow
Whoa, that does come in handy.
preview.
All right, take this.
I mean, there's breezy mode now.
Ha! Yeah, baby, let's go.
They just announced it. Easier battles.
Here's another scenario. Winsong is ready to release her ultimate ritual, but we only have 2 of her incantations.
I get it. We can add 2 more by using Unfinished Tune.
Exactly. And her ultimate will be even more powerful.
I gotta say, this Unfinished Tune is
They're
pretty
literally
cool.
using Winsong in there.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
Aside from the new tuning, you may recall that we joined Miss Semmelweis on her investigation, conquering many challenging puzzles and nail-biting battles in Echoes in the Mountain. Version 1.9 will introduce an all-new permanent roguelike mode, the Window to Other Worlds. The first patch is called A Series of Dusks. Rest assured that this mode and its reward will not be removed once this version ends. Instead, new content will be added to it in future updates.
A new mode that will keep getting
How do
updates.
you use this?
Who will be the star this time?
I've been really invested in
Semmelweis, of
Winsong.
course.
Are you serious?
We'll follow her and her field agent squad to see the world
Just
in the 20th century from a different perspective. We'll
use
also meet some familiar
the
faces and a mysterious girl.
multi
Could you explain a little further,
the
Regulus?
mass attack.
Sure.
The multi
The story
target
focuses
attacks.
on Vienna before the storm and is the
Gather
direct
as much
continuation of Echoes in the
cards
Mountain.
and then use
Semmelweis and
ultimate.
her team will have to travel to different regions to complete their mission and reach the ending of the story. In each region, you can choose what to do. Fighting, resting, discovering new stories, it's all up to you. But choose wisely, because your choices will affect the routes ahead.
I see. So this mode has a certain degree of randomness and freedom.
Exactly. You'll have a serious amount of freedom, let me tell you. At the beginning of a run, you can choose a catalyst. Each catalyst has different active and passive skills. After entering battle, your tuning will be replaced by the selected catalyst and its skills, giving allies different buffs.
I see that there are more than 4 characters in the team-up interface. Could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, those are assist characters. In a series of dusks, you can bring up to 4 teammates and 4 assist characters with you. Before entering battle, you can select their assist incantations, which can then be cast in battle. But, and this is the important one, the assist character's afflatus will match that of the characters that are in battle.
So, if I'm in a battle and Matilda is assisting me, her incantations will be counted as mineral damage instead of star, right?
You got it!
I see.
Or, as in the demonstration, if we use Windsong to assist Spathadia, we can release Windsong's ultimate to help Spathadia unleash a hard-hitting flurry of punches.
What an interesting combination.
That's really cool.
What about these dots in the top right corner?
Oh, these dots represent the lineup volume cap. Every character costs a certain
They're
amount of
gonna
volume.
add more and
the
more
rarer the
lists
character,
in
the more
following
volume they cost.
Version.
But there's no need to worry about this. There are a variety of ways to increase your capacity, such as
So that's
leveling
more
up the
rewards.
branching paths, using catalyst buffs, playing at harder difficulties, and so on. There are also loads of abilities that can be enhanced in branching paths, so playing more will give you the points needed to level up. As well as the talent tree, there are all kinds of different artifacts. Gathering and making full use of them will make for an awesome experience.
Can we take a look at these artifacts?
Sure we can. Look at this. Some artifacts only take effect when they're activated by other specific artifacts.
I see. So we can use this key-like artifact to activate it, right?
Exactly. And there are so many others. Medications, discs, weapons, accessories.
It seems the possibilities are endless.
They pretty much
According to
are.
the
By the way,
Clear
this game
1.8
mode
shop.
has 20 difficulty levels, so you can really push yourself to your limit.
Can I still clear it even if I only have low-level characters?
Of course you can. At certain difficulties, your character's levels will be adjusted to Insight 3,
I always
Resonance 10,
prioritize
and those who
wilderness
can't
shop.
reach Insight 3 will get Insight 2
The-
level
the
50.
wilderness
That's a
shells.
relief. Then I can still join in on the fun, even if I still need some
Because
more
I'm
training.
getting everything.
Right! A series of dusks
On
will give additional rewards every
wilderness.
month, including all 5 of Lorelei's portraits, 6-star side tubes, a main interface background, a personal file portrait, a garment, and much more. What do you think? Sounds even more fun than Echoes in the Mountain, doesn't it?
Absolutely. A series of dusks
I think-
will add new interesting mechanisms based on the previous version.
Dissonance.
I believe
Dissonance
will
is
bring a
the
rich new experience.
And rich rewards too,
one
including
used
Lorelei.
for-
Oops, did I just say her name?
What do you call
I
it?
guess I got carried away.
Lorelei from the
What do you-
Rhine is the
what's the
mysterious girl who will join us on this adventure. Accumulate
Resonance.
enough tokens and you can claim
So you
her
should
and her
get that
portraits as
first.
rewards. Let's have a look at Miss Lorelei's skills. Lorelei can both buff her allies and debuff her enemies. At Insight 1, she grants different buffs based on the majority incantation type in the AP area at the beginning of the round. When the majority are attack incantations,
just get
she
her and max
increases
her
the
on
damage
this
dealt by all allies. When the majority are buff incantations, she increases the critical rate of all allies. And when the majority are debuff incantations, she decreases the damage dealt by enemies.
Whoa, she really has a unique insight. So she'll always give you a boost based on whichever incantation you have the most of.
Precisely. At Insight 2, she can increase her own critical rate. And at Insight 3, she gains 1 Moxie when her ultimate is a critical hit. Her arcane skill, By the Shore, deals mass mental damage and inflicts weakness on the target. The Call of the Sea is a mass buff that increases all allies' critical damage and reduces their damage taken.
She's a total all-round support.
She's more than that. Miss Lorelei's ultimate, A Drifting Song, deals mental damage to all enemies. This attack also gains additional effects for each incantation type in the AP area. Each attack incantation increases the mental
her
damage
lore
dealt.
is kinda-
Each buff incantation increases the critical rate, and each debuff incantation increases the penetration rate.
I didn't see that one coming. I thought she was just a support, but she can deal some serious damage.
Let's have a look at her battle clip. We enter battle, and the team gains an extra effect based on the most common incantation type in the AP area.
Solid!
Time for ears to listen.
Now, let's cast Lorelei's skill.
Benefit from reading. Benefit from reading.
We've got loads of incantations in our AP area. This is gonna be a big one.
The moment of silence.
So Mom knows this, and this gives power to these.
Learn from silence. The moment of utterance.
This will show you the way to the heart.
Whoa! That was bloody brilliant.
Version 1.9 will introduce a reflection system that will allow you to review all past events and character stories that you may have missed. We'll start with Melania's and Pickle's story in version 1.1, The Theft of the Rimmet Cup.
They're gonna rerun.
The following
first
events will be added to
a couple of
reflections
times,
after they have their
then
rerun. Please stay tuned for those.
Oh, Pickles! Oh,
You're gonna be
I
permanent.
missed him.
In the new version, you will also be able to independently customize the language of each character's voice lines. You can change voice lines in voice interface and character files or language in settings.
Oh, let me give it a try.
No way.
Pardon?
I learnt it from Satsuki.
Alright, let's move on to the next feature in version 1.9, the new mood switch function.
They're just...
Using this, you'll be able to play your favorite music in the suitcase.
I can finally restart my pirate radio show. Is this the machine? Turn the knob to change the track. Easy.
Ever since I got a Mercuria theme, it's just what I use.
Hey!
On 2.0.
This baby's got some nice sound quality.
It's just
More tracks
chill.
will be made available in subsequent versions. You can obtain tracks by clearing the main story or exchanging them in the event shop.
Oh, yeah! Party in the suitcase!
Also, in
Hello,
version 1.9, the first-time double bonus to crystal drop purchases will be back for everyone, even if you've
You
already
need
used
to
it
buy
before.
Steve.
Awesome! Now
I
to introduce
think
the
it's
special pack souvenir of
signed up to our
companionship.
cassette
Get
tape.
it, and you can invite any 6-star character
Or
from the
new
permanent character banner to
songs
join
on
you,
that.
plus an extra 10 Unilogs. You won't want to miss this if there's a certain someone you'd like to join you in the suitcase.
The Roar Jukebox will also see an upgrade in
paid
version 1.9.
selector.
As a special offer for our first anniversary, purchasing the Collector's Edition will get you an extra crystal casket, and purchasing the Deluxe Edition will get you 5 extra sonorous Nell. You can obtain them immediately after purchase.
Aside from the jukebox, Golden Sale, the main's bulletin shop, will have new special supplies. Make sure you don't miss out.
And don't miss UTTU's new Spotlight Edition, Fire Thieves.
Also, the Three Doors has a new update called Beneath the Ashes.
Oh, I can't wait to see the new content for it.
Then, come take a look. As you can see, the gameplay of the new chapter involves alchemical components. To solve the puzzles during the exploration process, you need to rotate the pipes to adjust the flow of the liquid so that they mix to form the right colours. Let me show you. It's easy. See? You just...
It's still not lined up correctly.
Oh, you can't rush alchemy. Just wait a second. I'll get it.
Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy the new content for the Three Doors.
Hey! Don't forget the optimization of the wilderness.
She didn't even let her
The
finish.
Timekeeper Suitcase. What new content will there be?
First of all, build-in skins. I'm sure you're getting tired of looking at the same old Paleo Hall, Dust Bell Tower, Sharpadonti Market, and Wishing Spring. So, in version 1.9, you can change their looks. Like this and that.
What a unique architectural style. They look amazing.
The water effects have also been optimized. After the update, the colours
this-
of all connected
this
water
is-
can be unified.
This is
No
so
more
good.
green water sloshing about right next to blue water.
That sounds great. I'm sure everyone will like it. What about the Arcanists that are placed in the wilderness? Is there anything different about them?
Oh, yes, there is. Octanus, placed in the wilderness, will now talk about some interesting new topics. As for what they are, well, I'll leave you to find out for yourself.
Now we can communicate with so many different arcanists. There's so much we can learn from them.
The birthday islands are getting an upgrade too.
I can already see the fireworks lighting up the sky. I'm sure they'll bring joy to all our friends on their special days.
Starting from the day of the birthday, for the next 3 days, there will be a special effect around the birthday building to celebrate the big day. I know what you're thinking. What if I miss a birthday and didn't claim the birthday island? Don't worry about it. Birthdays come every year, you know. You can get it next time.
One more thing about the wilderness. The 1.1 event theme pack, where fog remains, will become permanently available for sale. Likewise, the wilderness theme packs of subsequent versions will be gradually added to the wilderness shop. So if you missed out before, you can still get your favorite packs.
Becomes permanent.
Plop those landmarks into the wilderness and let's embark on a world tour.
The team has also been working on an update to the resonance system, which will arrive in a later version. You'll be able to unlock this new pattern function by consuming certain resonance materials.
What will this pattern function do?
It can improve a character's appointed stat by changing the pattern of their main idea. For example, if one character gives the team high critical damage and we want our core DPS character to have a higher attack, we can select the attack pattern type that focuses on enhancing that character's critical damage.
Oh, I see. So you can enhance one particular attribute. I like it.
New patterns that better match each character's strengths will continue to be added in future versions. For example, one that enhances Miss Lilia's mastery of follow-up attacks. One thing's for certain, we have many new experiences ahead of us. New stories, new adventures, and new friends to join us on them.
Haha, just say the word and I'll take to the seas. Maybe this time we can meet some mathematicians who don't speak total gobbledygook. Alright, what's next? Let me check my script. Ah, here we go. The ever-exciting exchange code section. We'll be right back.
The release date. It's the release date. September 19. 09/19. Release date of this version.
So, that's it, listeners. I'm betting you're all more than satisfied with today's broadcast, aren't ya? Oh, what? You don't want the party to stop just yet? Ha! I knew you'd say that. As your ever-faithful and prepared captain, allow me to take on board the responsibility to whip this show to its highest and most rockin' ship-shape peak.
What's wrong, Regulus?
Well, I thought you'd stop me like you usually do. You know, saying something like, Regulus, please focus on our mission, and stuff.
Actually, I do believe everyone watching that big screen out there is looking forward to hearing more good news from today's live broadcast. And you're doing just that. So please,
natural voice
continue.
is literally just Regulus.
Pleasure to be of service. So, have you ever wondered, how did they come up with Madame Lucy's design? What other cool characters will be joining us in the future? Well, you're not expecting us to answer that, are you? Some things are best left to the experts, right? Lucky for you, the ever-so-sweet Captain Regulus just happens to know that you're dying to hear more, and she's here to fulfill your wishes. Time to bring our passionate and quirky devs back again. What fresh surprises do they have in store for us this time? Here's a special message from the dev team of Reverse 1999. Enjoy!
海外的朋友们，大家好，我是 Reverse 1999的制作人 Hitako， 我们又见面啦。
大家好，我是负责美术工作的丧彪。
转眼间就到了重返来1999海外的周年庆了，非常感谢海外的玩家陪伴我们走过了整整1周年。 这次我们带来了非常丰富的版本内容，希望大家喜欢。这次我们带来的海岛和维也纳三部曲的最后一篇《孤独之歌》，暴雨即将落下，但是小岛和维也纳的局势一片混乱，众人又将有怎样的归宿呢？
一定有大事发生。
是的，如预知后事如何，那就请体验重返未来1999的周年庆版本，让我们一起去见证这段旅程的终曲吧。我们的设计思路都是基于世界观和故事的。在这一次周年庆版本的故事里，露西女士在暴雨的研究工作中取得了重大的突破，是主线的一个非常重要的推动者。
露西女士是一名意识唤醒者，她的人外身份和她在故事里的重要地位是分不开的。
所以要问为什么我们这么大胆的话，其实也并不是我们胆大，而是故事本身要求就如此，我们只是尊重故事罢了。
Camera angles。
还会有的。其实我们可以小小的透露一下后续的人外角色，对，比如这位可爱的小羊，
好可爱。他其实是一名乌特图的编辑，是非常专业的采访者，同时也是非常可靠的大姐姐。
广告会在后续的2.1版本上线，未来我们还会有更多的精心设计的人外角色，大家敬请期待，
请大家多多关注。
目前确实有一些可以公开的情报，除了前面提到的共鸣主模块的调频功能，在后续版本，一些老朋友也将逐步迎来更适配其特点的专属升级效果。我们希望通过这一系列调整，给大家更多的角色养成和搭配的空间。
相中的各位是大家和而不同的伙伴，分别有各自有特点的战斗方式。
除此之外，大型常驻玩法《黄昏的音序》也将在未来进行首次 DLC 补充。开启 DLC 后，一系列新的触媒、造物、事件和战斗资源系统将加入游戏，随之而来的是更危险、有趣的挑战。当然，如果更喜欢原版的《黄昏的音序》，大家也可以不挂在 DLC 继续游玩。
这是希望在给大家提供更多的趣味性和独特挑战时，不增加大家的游玩压力。希望大家能在1999中玩得开心。
更多有趣的游玩内容也在持续开发中。未来大家可以在荒原中开小火车、养小魔晶。我们希望神秘学家与魔晶的共处能为大家带来更多有趣的内容和未揭露的角色信息。当然，我们也会推进更多休闲类或挑战类的玩法，希望给大家呈现不同的体验。
感谢大家对1999开发计划的关注和支持。这些新内容会在后续版本陆续与大家见面，敬请期待。
周年庆后，我们的版本将从 2.0 这个序号开始。2.0 的故事将从20世纪的美洲开始，和主线的第1、2章的爵士时代不同，这次故事来到的年代会更加的靠近近现代。我们能够看到旧金山的本地帮派火拼，也能体验美国公路恐怖怪谈。再接着，主角小队会往南行进，他们将和重塑之手的新势力遭遇。
在新时代中，圣洛夫基金会和重塑之手的势力格局会发生巨大的变化，使得威尔汀的处境更艰难了。
1999的故事一直会围绕丰富的时代和多元的文化，一些神秘的新朋友也会陆续的和我们见面。想知道1999故事的后续发展，就请持续关注我们哦。1999的研发组非常重视海外玩家。为了丰富海外玩家们的内容体验，我们在这1年内特别为海外精心制作了大量的音乐、PV 和小活动。未来我们会持续的关注1999的国际服，还会推出更多的联动以及线下活动和大家见面。相信我们能和海外玩家一直陪伴下去。
我们在这里再次向一直支持1999的海外玩家们说一声感谢。
谢谢，请大家保持关注和期待。
谢谢大家。
大家好，我是深南互动的 CEO 周。非常感谢大家对19991年来的关注和支持。这1年，我们感受到了大家对于1999的极大热情，很荣幸能将我们喜爱的文化与元素，通过不同风格的版本活动呈现给思成们，也非常高兴收获了大家的喜爱与建议。1999在过去的1年的1.1系列，我们尝试了很多项目研发知识，就想呈现给大家的文化风格和故事体验。未来在2.0、3.0系列，我们也将努力创作出更多更好的内容，请各位思成多多关照啦！
大家1周年快乐！
Most powerful characters in the game.
Wow, I'm truly amazed and excited to see our dedicated game developers. Their creativity and passion have been a true inspiration.
Mind blown, mates. Did you see that? That was CEO Joel. A 7-star limited character, maybe? This must be a first for all of us. You know what? If possible, I'm definitely asking the big wigs at the Foundation to invite them over more often. They know how to party, and we gotta learn from them.
And we have them to thank for all of the amazing adventures we have experienced in Reverse 1999.
Exactly. Can't wait for what's coming up from you guys next. Love you all. Well, that's it for our story sharing today. But don't worry, because that's just the beginning.
Really? Then please continue. I'm sure everyone is eager to hear the good news.
Yep, let's start with the big one. From October the 26th to November the 10th, Reverse 1999 will be collaborating with Koi at their signature stores in Singapore. Detailed information about this collaboration will be posted on our official social media accounts on X and Facebook. If you're interested, follow our accounts so you don't miss out on the latest news. And here's a sneak peek. We've prepared some exquisite merch and gift codes for this collaboration.
Sounds like a fantastic event. I hope everyone enjoys it.
Hey, don't just rush to conclusions. Here's another big announcement. Get ready because we are going on an unprecedented adventure to explore enchanted territories.
From November 14th to December 5th, Reverse 1999 will be launching a collaboration event with Discovery called Around the Third Rock. This collaboration will feature new garments from two familiar characters, Tooth Fairy and Ge.
We have our Arcanist friends visiting World Heritage sites, showcasing their different cultures. That's also the inspiration behind the collaboration garments. Now, where are our school dentist and her little bird friend taking us this time?
I see Miss Tooth Fairy dancing gracefully in front of Stonehenge. Meanwhile, Mr. Ge has ventured far to Egypt, going on a magical journey through ancient temples.
And here's the best part. They might even be doing this collaboration again in the future. Stay tuned, everyone.
Oh my
on
god.
On October 26th and 27th, we will be hosting a special offline exhibition for our first anniversary in the Rebecca Maulium Gallery in Los Angeles.
Wow, that sounds awesome. So, what is special about this event?
Well, we will be recreating many iconic scenes from the game where you can take photos with your favorite cosplayers. Of course, there'll also be exclusive event gifts and merch for sale. I hope everyone will enjoy themselves.
Sounds amazing!
Even if they don't...
I've also got something exciting for all the music lovers out there. When it comes to music, my standards are quite high, you know. Well, if you're like me, then you are in luck because this time we're rolling out a brand new music video with higher specs than ever before. Sounds exciting? Can't wait for the song? Okay. Here's a little teaser for all you hungry souls.
Arcana AP.
I must say, that's impressive. I can't wait for the full release.
And it won't let you down, I promise. The best music for the best anniversary.
Meanwhile, to commemorate this special milestone, we'll host a first anniversary fan creations event on various social media platforms starting from September 10th. If you enjoy drawing, cosplaying, or creating videos, then this is your chance to showcase your talent. If you'd just like to watch, then you'll also have the opportunity to admire the amazing creations from artists around the world.
We can't wait to see what you all come up with. What's more, we prepared a whole batch of new merchandise along with the new version. Starting from the end of November, you can order version 1.9 official merch on Army and Soragumi.
This new merchandise is both creative and practical.
The umbrella.
So,
oh my god.
Could you tell me more about where we can get some?
Yep. Army and Neko 2 will be releasing more information about the specific merch and pre-order dates on their social media accounts, so stay tuned! Also, we've got a new preview of the Sonetto figure we're collaborating on with Apex. This time, we're showing you the unpainted prototype. I have to say, whether it's the real person or the figure, our Sonetto is just as adorable. We've also updated the preview image for the Mr. Apple figure. Another collaboration with
available
Apex. Just look at the incredible quality.
The Apple one.
It's no wonder he's the erudite and juicy chief mate of Captain Regulus.
Pre-orders for this figure are now open through the platforms mentioned above. If you're a fan of this witty fruit, now is the perfect time to grab one. Additionally, on October 26th, we will be throwing a first anniversary birthday party event on our social media accounts. Feel free to choose from the various topics provided and make a post to participate in the party. Your good wishes will be the best birthday gift for the game.
That sounds great! I've got so much to say, and we've got some super cool rewards lined up for this event. Don't miss out on the fun!
And we have just launched a special website as part of our first anniversary celebration. On this website, you can check out all the latest information about version 1.9 as well as details about all the celebration events.
Hooray! And with the launch of the special website, the first anniversary pre-registration event has now opened as well. By completing pre-registration on this website, you will be able to receive rewards such as clear drops and Picrasma candy when version 1.9 is available. In addition, we have launched a website sharing giveaway event on our social media platforms. Share your pre-registration screenshots for a chance to win awesome rewards. You know how it is. It's the first anniversary after all. What's an anniversary without anniversary rewards?
There are quite a lot of celebration events too. I hope everyone can enjoy them.
Honestly, sitting here for over an hour really isn't my style. Not that I didn't have a bit of fun this time. I guess we can call it even.
But correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is already the third time you've appeared as the host of a live broadcast in front of everyone.
Sure is. Maybe I like this job more than I thought I did. After all, I'm not that bad at it. If they invite me back next time, I might consider coming along.
As I said before, I'm honored to have been invited by Laplace to host this event, and I hope our guidance throughout the show has provided everyone with a full understanding of the upcoming mission. After this live broadcast, the official Reverse 1999 social media account will also release new information regarding the one-year anniversary series of events and the new version. If you're interested, feel free to follow us. A range of one-year anniversary events will also be launched in succession, so be sure to follow our official accounts on X and Facebook so you don't miss out.
Oh, I'm not ready to leave just yet, but I guess the show's gotta end sometime.
Soneto, Regulus, thank you for completing today's live broadcast task. We appreciate your dedication and responsibility.
Thank you for your kind words, Madam Lucy. But with the program ending soon, is there anything urgent we can help you with?
Urgent? What? I thought it was about time to clock out.
That is correct. I'll need you both to head to my conference room. I will explain the situation to you there in person. As we all know, the storm is imminent, and there is not much time left.
Understood. We'll head there shortly. Through this first anniversary livestream, I believe everyone has come to understand the dire and urgent situation faced by the Computing Center and the Foundation. I hope you're all prepared for the arrival of the storm. We'd also like to thank everyone for their efforts in fighting the storm and thwarting the schemes of the Manus Vindictae. I, along with Regulus, will be fighting on the front lines with you, doing everything we can for our future.
All right. Guess there's nothing left for it. You know, I'm almost getting used to all this constant chaos. Oi! Soneto! Wait
When
up!
I'm gonna show my friends me. I guess that's it. Again, I advise doing the new chapter immediately. Or just don't look at social media. Or avoid the official accounts, because if they posted the stuff, if they posted the information about a certain character, it's a massive spoiler. So, I mean, I'm gonna probably post a tweet or like a community post as well. Yeah, it's gonna be posted on YT Shorts as well, I'm pretty sure, because this one got posted as well. Just avoid it or just do it immediately because it's gonna be a pretty big spoiler. Like more than most of the stuff they put on this. I mean, I translated some stuff on my live stream on 1.9 CN. It took me 10 hours. And that's just the chapter 7, not the extra stuff, which took another maybe an hour. But I'm translating stuff and reading everything, so um I don't know if you'll be able to post it. Uh or it's gonna get blocked by the link. You can try. Because you can't comment. I disabled commenting links. Yeah, it's not appearing. Uh where is it? It's probably here. This, right? Should put this here. The video that my friend sent me on my DMs. Uh I'm gonna post this later. Oh, that's the sound. That's a sound effect on the actual game on the next on 2.0. But anyway, uh, yeah, my chat there is joking about that too when I played it. It's actually pretty long. I plan to like play more Reverse 1999 afterwards, but it's I didn't get much rest last night, so I probably end the stream soon. Not long, probably just gonna play a little bit. I plan to just finish everything today, but I didn't expect it to be longer than the CN live stream. I'm gonna switch and remove this. You know, I'll probably just do the early stages here in auto, and then if you have any questions, you can ask.
Running?
No worries.
Another jar?
Right, Lucy's face. You can change it.
There they are.
If you don't like the human face on Lucy, it's your choice. If you want the robotic face or the human face. Like, it's not tied to the inside skin.
Did I start running? It's newly made this year.
A lot of people
Time to check my
said that
calculations.
Greta does look like Lucy. I mean, they have the same hair
You don't
color,
wanna miss it.
same eye color. But I think it's not really Lucy's goal, because I think that face is created way before
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme de perle.
Greta is even.
There they are. Let's get it over quick.
The things that happened on chapter 6.
Ugh. Got you. It could be healing.
Thank you for your
You know,
cooperation.
I'm just gonna say it straight up. They didn't test it on global, but the auto is getting improved on 2.2 on the new version for CN.
It's wrong.
Like, you can target stuff now, even on auto. So,
Newly made this year.
and it's really needed. I hope they put that earlier, but they haven't really put quality of life stuff earlier in since the release of the game. I always have some snacks on my desk. Like, I just have a lot of stuff here. And just some nuts and some... What the hell is this? I'm gonna go to take a bathroom break while this goes.
Who ate beans?
Relax.
It's newly made this year.
Please, don't resist.
Time to check my calculation. Intersect and divide. You don't want to miss it. How troublesome. Huh?
It is here.
Another try? Got you.
All right. Let me check something. Probably here.
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax.
Could live in there. Another jar?
Please, don't resist.
Are you irrational members? Intersect and enjoy! There they are.
I just feel
You made this year.
Please, don't resist.
Just finish this and some early stuff. Some of the farming on auto. I think I've already done there.
Soffoca il sangue! Ti soffoca il sangue!
Form is a bubble. Intersect and evolve.
Stimme wichen den Wundermond!
Have I? Oh, Polar Town. Yeah, I already did. So I'm probably gonna end the stream now. I really need to rest because I did so much yesterday to now. Translating stuff, posting some news. Mm-hmm. All right. See you on the next one when I'll finish all the event, because Auto is probably a couple of days. In a couple of days, see, because it's how I'll probably speedrun a lot of events, like 4 days. But Auto is really easy, so shouldn't be that bad. See you in a couple of days for me to finish all these events. I'm probably gonna be farming some cards so I can just get the cards that I want, since it's made really easy ever since last version. See ya.